Hare Krishna Mataji. Is my screen visible, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Screen is visible.
Is it moving?
Yes, Prabhuji. Moving means. Yes, moving.
Okay. Let's start. So, till now we have read in chapter number 11 that Krishna was showing Vishwarupa, okay, the supreme, the universal form. And now in chapter number 12, that is the last chapter of Bhakti Yoga, Krishna will be describing about the pure bhakti. Okay, what are the options we have for the pure bhakti? Okay, so different options Krishna will give, so that we don't have any chance that we can say Krishna, we cannot do bhakti. So if Krishna is saying if you cannot do this, this is the other option you can do. Okay, if you cannot do this, you have another option. So this way Krishna will be giving us many options, and at last we don't have any chance except the bhakti. Okay. So that is the options Krishna will be giving this last chapter of Bhakti Yoga. Okay, that is 12th chapter, very nice chapter. So you can see the name written here, Bhakti Yoga itself. The chapter name itself is Bhakti Yoga. Okay. Let's start with Guru Pranam mantra. Okay. Om Ajnanam Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manoabhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijansaitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitam Cha Namao Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatade Satarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. So the teachings is based on the teachings of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So we pay our humble obeisances unto His feet, so that His teachings we can apply in our life. Okay. So let's move. So summary. Okay. So till now, where we have read about bhakti, I will summarize those little bit only. Actually, in every chapter we are reading about bhakti, but some specific slokas are there which is mentioned there. So in chapter number 2, it is mentioned living entity is spiritual spark, absolute truth is a spiritual whole. Okay. So we are part and parcel of spiritual whole, and we are part and parcel of the Supreme Soul. Okay. Then in the chapter number 6, last sloka, after describing all the bhakti, all the yoga, Krishna says the person who is doing the bhakti yoga is the best. So 6.47 state bhakti yoga is the best of all the yoga. In the last sloka of chapter number 6. Then in chapter number 7, the starting of the bhakti yoga chapter, living entity is the part and parcel of the whole, and recommends one to transfer his full attention to the whole. So it recommends to surrender to Krishna. Okay. Then chapter number 8, anyone who thinks of Krishna at the time of death at once goes to the spiritual sky or to the abode of Krishna. So at the time of death, if anyone is thinking about Krishna, he will go to Krishna Loka. That was we have seen in the chapter number 8. So these were things which we have discussed about the bhakti. Okay. In chapter number 12, we will be reading about the bhakti yoga. Okay. So 3 headings this chapter has, and the mnemonic is God. Okay, G-O-D. First is Godhead. About Godhead we'll read. About Krishna we'll read. Whether to worship Krishna in the impersonal form or personal form, we'll read that. Then options. What other options we have for the devotion? Okay. And the third, a devotee disposition. How a devotee disposes toward Krishna. So we'll read about the 3 things in this chapter. Okay. types of realization. So we have already read this. Okay. So what are the three types of realization? First is the Brahman effulgence, second is the Paramatma, and third is the Bhagavan form. Brahman effulgence, Krishna, we think of Krishna as the impersonal thing. There is only energy there, there is no person. Okay. And the superior to that is the Paramatma form. That is, we think of Krishna in our heart in the form of Paramatma, seated in everyone's heart. Okay. And superior to that is the Bhagavan form, a person, as a person who has a personal form, and from where the Paramatma form is originating, from where the Brahman effulgence is originating. Okay, so that is the Bhagavan form. The analogy we use to understand is the sun sign, the sun disk, and the sun god. Okay, so these were the analogies we use. Now Arjuna start this question, this chapter with a question. Okay, with a question, very important question, which is very relevant to today's days. Okay, what is the question? So let's start with the Arjuna's question. Which is the better process? Arjuna is asking, which is the better process? The sloka is Arjuna uvacha evam satata yukta ye bhakta svam prayupasate cheyapi aksharam avyaktam tesam ke yoga vittamaha. So what is Arjuna is asking? Arjuna uvacha, Arjuna is evam satata yukta te bhakta svam prayupasate. The person, in one side there is a person who is worshipping you in your personal form, like the person in the form which you are in front of me now, that is two-handed form. Okay, the satata yukta te bhaktas tvam prayupasate, they are worshipping you in the personal form. And the other side is che api aksharam avyaktam. And the other side is the person who is worshipping you in the form of aksharam avyaktam, that is the impersonal form, that is the universal form, the pervading form which is in the whole universe, that is the energy form. Okay, so two persons are there. One side are the person who are engaged in your bhakti, who are engaged in your devotion, and on the other side there is a person who is worshipping the impersonal form, that is the energy form. Okay, so tesam ke yoga vittama, who is more perfect. Okay, who is more better, which is the better process between the two? So Arjuna is inquiring, which are the considered to be more perfect, those who always properly engage in a devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the unmanifested? Okay, so which is the best process, the personal form which you are in front of me, or the impersonal form which you have described in chapter number 11? Which is the better process? After listening to after seeing the impersonal form, Arjuna has this question in our mind. Okay, which is the better process? Personalist. Question is personalist versus impersonalist. Okay, personalists who think Krishna as a person, impersonalists who think Krishna as not any personality, only in the energy form. Okay, the Brahman form. That is called the person who consider Krishna as the Brahman effulgence. Personalist versus impersonalist. Okay, so we see many people, we see many impersonalists around us also. Okay, many people are there who consider Krishna as the Lord, as just as energy. Okay, just as a energy form. Okay, which is maintaining all the universe. That is what they are thinking. So this question is very relevant to us. So what is the answer? Let's see. Who are the impersonalists and who are personalists? Let's first understand. Impersonalists are those who do not accept the separate existence of Supreme Lord or personal form. Impersonalists means they do not believe in the personal form of Lord, called as Brahmavadi, or believe in Aham Brahmasmi. Okay, they believe in Aham Brahmasmi. They think that I am also Brahman, Krishna is also Brahman, he is also has form, I have also a form, and everyone is Brahman, everyone is God. Okay, they think like that. So they called Aham Brahmasmi. That is God, I am God. Okay, that is what they call. Okay, and they are called Brahmavadi. They believe in the Brahman effulgence. They are called impersonally. They do not believe in separate existence of the Krishna's personal form. And other side is the personalist, who think that Krishna has a separate existence, or the Supreme Lord has separate existence and a personal form too. So this is the personal form. You can think in the form of a in the form of the Shyam Sundar form. Okay, so that is the thing. So the example you can see is the sun and the sun rays. The one is believing on the sun rays. They do not believe in the separate existence of the sun. They are only thinking there is sun rays, there is no sun from which sun rays are coming. But personalists, they believe the sun is there, and from the sun rays are coming. So these personalists are the more advanced form, because they believe, they think that sun is also there, from where the sun rays is coming. But impersonally, they think that only sun rays are there, there is no sun. Okay. Now Krishna's answer. So we have understood what is personalist, what is impersonalist. We have understood what is Arjuna's question. Now Krishna's answer. Okay. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Veshu Mano Yema Nitya Yukta Upashate Shraddhaya Prayopetas Te Me Yukta Tama Mataha. What is the mata of Krishna? The Supreme Personality of God said, those who fix their mind on my personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be more perfect. So the person who are engaged in the devotion of a personal form, who are worshipping me, who have faith in me, okay, those are called more perfect. So Krishna is describing more perfect to whom? Impersonalists or personalists? Your answer in the chat box. Which is more perfect, impersonalists or personalists? I or P? Just answer I or P in the chat box so that I can understand you have understood. Impersonalist is perfect or personalist? What Krishna is describing here? Can you tell me? Yes. Can you tell me what Krishna is describing? Personalist or impersonalist? Till now we have got only two answers. Yes. Okay. Yes, all of you have understood. Shyam Sundar Rupa, the personal form. So Krishna is describing my own personal form and always engage in worshipping me. He is not always engaged in worshipping the impersonal form. This is what Krishna is saying. Why it is there? Krishna will describe that also. Why it is considered more perfect. Let's move forward and let's see what Krishna is answering. Okay. Now Arjuna is thinking. Now Arjuna is pondering why impersonalists are inferior if they also achieve you. They also worshipping you only. Personalists also worshipping you only. Why the impersonalists are considered inferior by you? So this is what Krishna's answer will be. Painful process. So 12.3 to 4. But those who fully worship the unmanifested, that which lie beyond the perception of the sense, that is unmanifested, that lie beyond the perception of the senses, and all pervading, inconceivable, unchanging, fixed, and immovable, the impersonal conception of the absolute truth. That is, Krishna is describing the impersonal conception. By controlling the various senses and being equally disposed to everyone, such person engage in welfare of all, at last achieve me. So Krishna is saying that impersonalist also achieves Krishna only. Okay, in the sloka number 13.4 to 13.5. But now 12.5 is describing what the but. Okay, what is that but? Klesho adhika te tarastesham avyakta chetasam avyakta higatir dukkham dehavad vadbir avapyate. So Krishna is saying klesho is dukkha. Okay, klesha means dukkha. Dukkham, again he is saying gatir, his gatir, avyakta hi gatir dukkham, his gati is dukkha only. The person who are worshipping the unmanifested form, his gati is dukkha only. The process is very difficult. This is what Krishna is saying. Okay, for those whose mind are attached to the unmanifested impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. Okay, advancement is very, very troublesome. Okay, for a bhakti yogi, advancement is depending on Krishna's mercy. He is depending on Krishna's mercy because he is engaged in the loving service of Krishna. So he is loving Krishna, Krishna is loving him. But a person who is thinking that Krishna doesn't have any form, he is just energy. So if he is thinking that he is just an energy, how can he love that energy? Okay, it is very difficult. How can he concentrate his mind on some energy? Okay, it is very difficult to concentrate on mind on nothing. Okay, very difficult to concentrate mind on nothing, very difficult to love nothing. Okay, so it is very difficult. So advancement is also very troublesome for those cases. To make progress in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. So we are embodied. So to make progress in that discipline, that is impersonal discipline, is always difficult for those who are embodied. Okay, so two words, klesho, dukkham. Okay, so these are very troublesome path. Krishna is describing those paths. Okay, but why bhakti is better? Now Arjuna is asking, but why bhakti is better? Why bhakti is better? Easy to fix mind. So if you have one personal form, Shamsundar form is there in front of you, the deity form is in front of you. Okay, you have heard about the many glories, you have heard about the many leela of Krishna. So it is very easy to love Krishna. It is very easy to attach your mind to Krishna. That's why the personal form is very easy to understand, very easy to advance in that personal form. Engaging the senses, we can engage our senses, we can serve the Krishna with our senses. Okay, we can serve, we can go to temple, we can serve, we have many services there, many Janmashtami had happened, so much big festival is there in the temple, so we can go and serve other devotee, we can serve Krishna, we can serve in the temple. So many services are there in the temple. So whenever we go to temple, we can ask for services, we can do the services, we can engage the senses in the service of Krishna. That's why that's why it is there that the bhakti yogi do not restrain the senses, but he utilizes the senses in the service of Krishna. So restraining the senses is difficult, but utilizing the senses in service of Krishna is easy. Okay, so that's why bhakti is an easy process. No material qualification. There is no material qualification needed for a impersonal feature. You have to understand the impersonal feature by reading the Veda, by reading the Shastra, by understanding the sloka. Very difficult. But a bhakti, if we have association of a pure devotee, by listening to a pure devotee, by attachment to the pure devotee, he can be transformed. Okay, I have given you the example of Narada Muni. Narada Muni was born in the family of a maid servant. There is no education only in the maid servant house. Okay, no formal education, nothing was there. But he just associated with the pure devotee and he become transformed. So that is the power of the devotional service. No material qualification is needed. Krishna protects. When you love Krishna, Krishna will love you back. Okay, that is the protection is guaranteed in the Bhakti Yoga. When we love Krishna, Krishna loves us back. So Krishna protection is there in the Bhakti Yoga. Okay, that's why Bhakti is better. Okay. Becoming dependent of Krishna. Okay. Why Krishna's Bhakti is important? Let's read. Ye tu sarvani karmani mai sanyasa matparaha ananye naiva yogena mam dhyayanta upashate tesam aham samuddata mrityu samsara sagarat bhavamina chirat partha mai aveshita chetasham. So let's read what Krishna is saying. But those who worship me, giving up all their activity unto me and being devoted to me without devotion, without deviation, engaged in devotional service and always meditating upon me, having fixed their mind upon me, O son of Pritha, for them I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. Okay, so Krishna is the swift deliverer, swift, Turanta. Okay, Turanta. Deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. Okay, so this sansara, mrityu sansara sagara, this is a sagar. Okay, sagara. This world is a mrityu sansara sagar. Okay, there is janma mrityu is there in this world. But ocean of birth and death it is called mrityu sansara sagara. Okay, and everyone who is in this material world, taking from the Brahma to the higher loka to Brahma to the lowest loka, everyone is in the Mrityu Loka. Everyone is in the Mrityu Sansara Sagara. And the only person who is above is Krishna. Okay. So if a person is in itself in the Mrityu Sansara, he cannot deliver you from there. If a person is drowning in water, he cannot protect you from drowning. If a person is above the water, he can protect you. So like that it is there. Krishna is in the Garuda. He is coming. Okay. And he can swiftly deliver us from the sagar of Mrityu, okay, and Janma Mrityu. Okay, so a devotee who is dependent upon Krishna, Krishna is the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. This is what Krishna is saying. Arjuna again thinking. What is he thinking? how to perform bhakti, what is the way to perform bhakti. So till now you have told me that bhakti is best, we should attach our mind to Krishna, we should serve Krishna, and the impersonal feature is inferior, difficult path is the impersonal feature worship. Bhakti is the best, but how to do bhakti, what are the options we have. Now Krishna is describing the second part, that is options. Okay, first part G guarded we have understood, now the options, second part. So let's see what are the options we have. Okay, first option, Ananya Bhakti. Maya eva mana adhatva mayi buddhim niveshaya nivashishyasi may eva ta urdhvam na sansayah. So what is na sansaya? Just fix your mind upon me. Okay, what Krishna is saying? First is mind. Just fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence on me. Okay, just fix your mind in me, intelligence in me. Thus, you will live in me, with me always, without a doubt. Okay, so if we are engaging our mind in Krishna, if we are engaging our senses in Krishna, if we are engaging our intelligence in Krishna, then we will live always with Krishna. In the that is called Krishna consciousness. So Krishna is in our consciousness every time. So we are thinking about Krishna. Krishna is in our mind. We are engaging all the intelligence in Krishna's service. Then it is called Ananya Bhakti. Okay, that is Krishna service, Krishna consciousness. Krishna is in our consciousness. Okay, that is called Ananya Bhakti. Okay, Smarana Atmika, Manana Atmika. Okay, we can Smaran, Manan. Okay, think of Krishna, fix your mind in Krishna, and Manan, think of Krishna. Okay. Arjuna again pondered. If it is still difficult to fix the mind and intelligence upon you, then what? So many people were thinking, no, we cannot engage our mind in Krishna. It is very difficult. It is very difficult to engage the intelligence also in Krishna. So I won't do the bhakti. This is what they may be thinking. But Krishna is giving next option. Arjuna is thinking, if it is difficult to fix the mind and intelligence on you, Krishna, what other option we have? So now Krishna is giving the second option. Okay, what is the second option? That is called Sadhana Bhakti. Atha chittam samadhattum nasankosi mai stiram abhyasa yogena tato ma ichchaptum dhananjaya. Abhyasa yogena. You should do the abhyasa. What abhyasa you should do? My dear Arjuna, O winner of wealth, O Dhananjaya, if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, then follow the regulative principles of bhakti. Okay, follow the regulative principles of bhakti. In this way, develop a desire to attain me. So, second option is follow the regulative principles of bhakti. Okay, so what are the regulative principles of bhakti? Regulative principles of bhakti, because of some basic regulative principles are these four which is mentioned here. So what are the four basic regulative principles of bhakti? First is the no meat eating. Okay, no meat eating. We don't have to eat. So many things are there in the world. Okay, so many things are there. So many vegetables are there. So many fruits are there. Many things are there in this world. We can eat that. There is no need to kill an animal and eat. Okay, otherwise, daya bhava, compassion is lost in that. Okay, so no meat eating. Second, no gambling. We don't have to gamble. Okay. Third, no intoxication. You can see smoking, drinking, it is not required. Okay, it is not done. What is the use of intoxication? That is not required. Fourth is no illicit sex. What is the meaning of illicit sex? Illicit sex means we should not be engaged in the sex outside the marriage life. Okay, so that is called the illicit sex. Okay, so these are the very basic things for the regulative principles of sadhana bhakti. If we are applying those sadhana bhakti principles, and if you are associating with the devotee, gradually will elevate ourselves in the path of devotional service. Okay, so that is the thing. But many people will be asking, okay, no meat eating, Prabhu, we cannot stop eating meat. It is very difficult for us to stop meat. Some people will be drinking, intoxication. Prabhu, it is very difficult for us to stop drinking and smoking. We are just like addictive. Some people are like addictive to the meat eating. We are addictive to the smoking, to the drinking, these things, gambling. Some people are too addictive because these are the addictive things. All these things are addictive. Four things are addictive. Okay, so no gambling. It is also addictive. Very difficult. Some people who are engaged totally in the gambling, it is very difficult. Fourth is the illicit sex. If they are engaged, it is very difficult to leave. Very addictive. All four things. So how to leave all those things? We are not able to leave. We are trying very hard, but we are not able to leave. Okay. The thing is, when we start doing the bhakti, when we start doing the sadhana bhakti, that is, when we start the chanting process, when we start associating with the devotee, gradually we have the higher taste now. Gradually we have taste of Krishna now. Gradually we understand that Krishna is the superior. And if we have the taste of the superior, we can leave the inferior things immediately. Okay. Immediately we can leave the things. Okay. When we have a spiritual strength, the inferior thing, the things which are very difficult to leave materially, we can leave those things also materially. So first thing is we need to develop the spiritual strength. And how to develop the spiritual strength? By chanting, by associating, by reading Bhagavad Gita, by attending the classes. Okay. So when we attend the classes, when we chant regularly, when we associate with devotee, when we listen to the devotee, when we listen about Krishna, then what happens? Then gradual purifications occur, and and we are associating with ourselves with the supreme person. So spiritual strength is also developing. So when we have a spiritual strength, then inferior thing, the things which are very degraded thing, we can leave those things naturally. Okay. So it is very easy to leave those things naturally if you have spiritual strength. Okay. Just like if a person is going to a gym. Okay. First day if I ask him to lift 100 kilo weight, he won't be able to lift. Okay. But gradually, a gymmer, a gym trainer, he will give first day 10 kilogram. First of 10 days, he will give 10 kilograms only. Okay. After that, when the gradual development of physical strength is there, then he can lift gradually 20, 30, 50, 100 like that. Okay. So it is easy when we do the gradual process. Okay. When we have spiritual strength, we can leave the thing. When we have material strength, physical strength, we can lift the thing in the form of that just example I have given, that in the gym. Okay. But when we have spiritual strength, we can leave the things which is unnecessary, which is degrading our consciousness, which is degrading our physical strength. Okay. So those things we can leave easily if you have spiritual association, if you have spiritual strength. Okay. So my request will be not to endeavor too much for these things. My request will be to endeavor for chanting, for association, and for developing your spiritual strength. Okay. Okay. So these are the four things. It is difficult to leave those things for the neophyte devotee who is still started learning the Bhagavad Gita. But if he has spent some time, if he has spiritual strength, it is easy to leave all those things very easily. And without leaving all those things, it's difficult to progress in the path of bhakti. Okay. So my request will be to focus on the chanting, focus on the association, focus on attending classes. These things will be gradually, naturally will go away. Okay. Next, Arjuna again pondered, if I don't have time and interest to devotional and regulative principles, then what? Devotional service, regulative principles, if I don't have time, what to do? Next option. Okay. Work for Krishna. Work for Krishna. Abhyasa api asamarthosi. Abhyasa api asamarthosi. I am unable, I am asamartha to do abhyasa. What is the next option? Mad karma paramo bhava. Mad artham api karmani. Purvam siddhim avapshasi. So, if you cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, then just try to work for me. Because by working for me, you will become, we will come to a perfect stage. Okay. Krishna is giving third option. First option was to focus your mind and intelligence. Krishna, work for Krishna, everything for Krishna. That is the first option. Second option, Krishna is giving that you should do the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. What are the regulative? What are the do's? What are the don't do's? Are there many do's and don't do's are there? You should focus on that, and gradually you will attain me. Third thing, if you are not able to do, third is you should work for me. You should try to work for me. Okay. So one great example is there in front of us. That is you can see this is Alfred Ford. Okay. Owner of Ford Group of Company. Okay. His father was a great scientist. Okay. And he is owner of Ford Group of Company. That is in the material perspective. In the spiritual perspective, he is making the biggest temple in the Mayapur. You can see here. Okay. The biggest temple in the Mayapur district of West Bengal. He is making biggest temple. Okay. He is physically, for his body he is working, then he is working for the spiritual, in the spiritual side, for the soul, for the Krishna also. Okay. So whatever he is doing for Krishna also. Whatever he is earning, he is utilizing for Krishna service also. So he is donating a large part of his money to the service of Krishna. Okay, so this is the thing. So he is working, whatever work he is doing, he is donating that thing for Krishna service. So that means he is working for Krishna. Okay, that is the thing. So the thing is, we can also donate. It is not like that he has so much money so that he is donating. Whatever money he has, he can donate a portion of it. Whatever money we have, we should also donate for the Krishna service. So many people are there, like who are donating 50% of their income to the Krishna service. So okay, many people will think, okay, 50% is too difficult for us. No, we cannot donate 50%. So okay, you can donate 25%. 25%, it is also too much high for us. Okay, what to do? We cannot donate 25%. Okay, donate 12%. 12%. Baap re baap. We cannot donate 12% also. So okay, you can donate 5%. Okay, 5%. Okay, 5% is okay for us. We'll donate like that. They can think. Some people will think, okay, 5% is also too much for us. Okay, you donate 1%, at least 1%. Okay, 1% is good for us. We can donate 1%. Some people will think, okay, 1% is also too much for us. Okay, you can donate 0.5%. Anything you should donate, but donation should be there. That is the thing. We should donate. Donation habit should be there. Unless and until we donate, we don't have feeling that we are working for Krishna. Whatever professional work we are doing, at least donate some amount for the Krishna service. Okay, the donation tendency, everyone should have some donation tendency so that they donate and it is utilized for the Krishna service. Okay, that is the thing. The thing is, how much money we are donating, what is our capacity, we can donate according to that. But Krishna sees that one person is donating. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, and if we have the tendency of donation, so I'll give the thing is, we are too much attached to the money. Okay, too much attached to the money. But when we are donating, natural detachment happens from the money also. Okay, money is the strongest attachment of jiva in this material world. Sex, life, money, these are very important attachment of jiva in the material life. And when we donate some part of our money for Krishna service, automatic detachment happens. Okay, so that is the thing. That is the concept of donation. So we should always, every person should have donation tendency. This is the culture we should imbibe in our small children, so that they do not get too much attached to the money. They should have the tendency to donate. Okay, so that is the importance of donation. Our temple is also making, we are also making the temple. You can also donate for the temple construction. Whatever capacity you have, whatever donation you should you can do, you should donate. The donation is not for the purpose that if you only donate, then temple will be made. It is not like that. Okay, the donation is for our purification. Okay, when we donate, we get purification. Okay, that is the thing. It is for our spiritual advancement. Okay, that is the concept we should have. Yeah, it's like donate your comfortable part. What is your comfortable, you can donate for that. Okay, like that. So that is what work for Krishna. Some person are thinking, okay, we are not able to work for Krishna. Then अथायतद अपि अशक्तोसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रिता सर्वा कर्म फला त्यागम तथा कुरु यतात्मवान. If, however, you are unable to work in this consciousness of me, then try to act, giving up all the results of your work, and try to be self-situated. Okay, try to give the results, give up the results. Okay, and then try to be self-situated. That is the fourth option Krishna is telling. Last option. Okay. Ashreyo hi jnanam abhyasad jnanad dhyanam vishishyate अन्याहत कर्मफला त्यागश्चान्तिर anantaram. If you cannot take to this practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. So if those things you are not able to do, engage yourself in cultivation of knowledge. Okay, cultivate the knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, is the meditation. Okay, but better than the meditation is renunciating the fruit of action. And by such renunciation, one can attain peace of mind. So Krishna is saying the lowest is the jnana, cultivate the jnana. Above that is the meditation, meditate on Krishna's form. Above that is the karma, okay, renunciating the fruits of action. And above that is working for Krishna. And above that is regulative principles of bhakti, and above that is engaging the mind and senses in Krishna's service. So these are the processes, these are the options Krishna is describing. So many options we have, anyone we can choose, and we can gradually progress toward Krishna. So these all options will lead to the bhakti yoga, and we can do the bhakti. Okay, so that is the thing. Arjuna again pondering. So second part is over. Okay, G-O, O for the options. Now the D part. Okay. So D part is the devotional service. Okay. So Arjuna again pondered. What are the qualities of person engaged in the bhakti? So what are the persons? What are the qualities of person who are engaged in the bhakti? This is what Arjuna is asking. Okay. So in the sloka 13 and 14, Krishna is describing attitude toward others. What are the attitude? Adveshta. Okay. What is the advesh? Means non-envious. They are kind to everyone, even to the enemy. His enemy also they are kind. So they are kind to everyone. The devotees. Okay. Santushta. They are satisfied. Whatever comes by Lord's grace does not over endeavor. So whatever comes by the grace of God, they will accept it. They won't over endeavor for too much money. So many people will see outside, they're too much endeavoring for the money. Day and night, they're working for the money. Okay, that is not the concept. Devotee is self-santushta. Whatever comes by the God grace, they are satisfied in that. Okay. Nirmama. Mama is mine. Nirmama is not mine. So no sense of proprietorship. This thing does not belong to me. That thing does not belong to me. This all things belong to Krishna. This is all property of Krishna. That is called Nirmama. Okay. Dridha Nishchaya. Determined because of sense control and without false arguments. Okay. So they are Dridha Nishchaya. They are focused, tolerant. They are never disturbed by any circumstances. They know that this material world is ever changing. This material will be changing. This material world will be changing. Sometimes there will be sukha, sometimes there will be dukkha, sometimes there will be mana, sometimes there will be apmana, sometimes there is winter, sometimes there will be summer. Okay, so this material world will be changing every time. Okay, so they are very tolerant because they are not disturbed by any circumstances of these material changes. Okay, they are situated at the soul level. Okay, that's why. Hitatma, self-control, because completely fixed in the instruction of the spiritual master. They're self-control, they're totally dependent, they're totally fixed in the instruction of the spiritual master. If they think that my spiritual master has given this instruction, I should finish it. Okay, whatever in the way it's coming, I should finish this instruction. I should be on that instruction. That is why they are self-controlled. Maya arpito mana buddhi. Okay, so their man and buddhi is given to Krishna. Okay, mind and intelligence fixed entirely on the Lord. So that is called Maya arpito mana buddhi. So these are the attitude to others. Okay. Equiposed in all situations, whatever situation is there outside, they are equiposed. He by whom no one is put into difficulty, and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is equiposed in happiness and distress, fear and anxiety, is very dear to me. So this is what Krishna is saying. This is Prahlad Maharaj. Anxiety is there, okay, distress is there, but he is equiposed. He is fixed on Krishna. He is thinking of Krishna. See the demonic faces. They're trying to kill Krishna. Nothing happened. See the snake face. They're coming to bite Krishna, but nothing happened. Okay. Krishna, see the Prahlad Maharaj face. Okay. Very equiposed, very calm. Like nothing is happening outside. Everything is dependent on Krishna. Okay. That is what he has faith, and that is what that faith we need to develop. Okay. Reactions to the events. Okay. My devotee who is not dependent on the ordinary course of activity, who is pure, expert, without cares, free from all pains, and not striving for some result, is very dear to me. Okay. So these are the events occurring outside. He is not considering about. He is not considerate about those events. Okay. He is just fixing his mind in Krishna's service. That is what Krishna is saying. That devotee is very dear to me. Okay. Unaffected by material emotions. One who neither rejoices nor grieves, who neither lament nor desires, and who renounces both auspicious and inauspicious things. Such a devotee is very dear to me. So this is again Krishna describing the character of devotee who is very dear to Krishna. Okay. He is equipoised. He neither rejoices nor grieves, nor lament, nor desire. Renounces both the auspicious and inauspicious thing. So whatever things material is leaving, okay, that devotee is very dear to me. This is what Krishna is saying. This is the characters of the devotee who are dear to Krishna. Okay, this is the character of the devotee. Krishna loves those devotees. Okay, this is what Krishna is describing. Unaffected by material emotions. One who is equal to friends and enemies, who is equipoised in honor and dishonor, cold and hot, happiness and distress, fame and infamy. Okay, so these are the dualities of life. Means honor, dishonor, heat and cold, happiness and distress, fame and infamy. Okay, who is always free from contaminating association. Contaminating association means the people who are materially associated, who are materially, okay, thinking and all the activity are material. So they are free from the material association, contaminating association. Always silent and satisfied with anything. Okay, who does not care for any residence, who is fixed in the knowledge and who is engaged in a devotional service. Such a person is very dear to me. Okay, who is engaged in devotional service, that person is very dear to Krishna. Who is not affected by duality of life and fixing his mind on Krishna's service, that devotee is very dear to Krishna. So these are the type of devotee we need to develop ourselves. Okay. But what is the dearest of all? So Krishna has described the many devotees who are dear. Now Krishna is describing the devotee who is dearest of all. Those who follow this imperishable path of devotional service and who completely engage themselves with faith, making me the supreme goal, are very dear to me. Who are the people who are very dear to me? Who are the people who are very dear to Krishna? Who follow the path of devotional service and completely engage themselves with faith. Okay, making me the supreme goal. Okay, whatever thing I'm doing, this is for Krishna. My goal is to attain Krishna. We are already late in attaining Krishna. Whatever thing I will do just to attain Krishna. This is the goal of Krishna. And in this way, this type of devotee is very two times very near to Krishna. Okay. This type of devotee we need to develop ourselves. We need to make Krishna as our goal of life. So many people have different goals. Some people try to earn money, some people try happiness, some people try different things. But everything will come if Krishna is there. Everything is like a waste if Krishna is not there. Okay, that is the thing. That is the attitude we need to develop. Whatever thing we do, we should do it for Krishna. Whatever thing, that is the goal. If we are making Krishna our goal, whatever things we are doing, we should consider Krishna in our mind and do whatever things we are doing. That is the way we can live life. Okay. Chapter summary. Through association, one develops attachment for pure devotional service. Association very important. So if I can think whatever thing I am now, whatever devotion I am able to perform, it is due to association only. Association of the devotee, association of the Bhagavad Gita books. I can say that association is very important, very important. Association will change your life. That is the thing I can recommend you. Associate with the people who are devotee. Associate with the people who are making Krishna their goal of life. Associate with the people who are devoting themselves for Krishna service. Associate with the people who are always thinking about Krishna. Associate with those people, and you will find yourself among those devotee. One day you will find yourself to be like them. Okay, so that is the thing. That is the character we need to develop. An easiest process of devotion is association. Unless and until one is associating with the pure devotee, devotion is very difficult. So thing is, we need to associate with the pure devotee. Very important concept. Association. If you are associating with the pure devotee, devotion is very easy. Very easy if you are associating. Otherwise, you will think, okay, this thing is very difficult. Okay, this thing is very difficult. I cannot perform this thing. And unless and until you are, the moment you start associating with the devotee, the thing you will hear about him from him the glories of Krishna, and then gradually love of Krishna will happen. Gradually we leave all those things which is material, which is not important. Those things will leave. Whatever things is required, you will consider those things. Whatever thing is not required, you will leave those things. That is the natural process. You don't have to endeavor too much. Okay, that is the thing. Association, very important. Very, very, very important. By association, one develops attachment for devotional service, thereby accept a bona fide spiritual master. From him begins to hear and chant, observe regulative principle of devotional service with faith, attachment, and devotion, and thus become engaged in the transcendental service of Lord. Okay, first process, association. Okay. So this was chapter number 12, that is Bhakti Yoga. From my side, I am just unmuting everyone so that you can chant with me. Okay, just raise your hand and chant with me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare.
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram, Ram
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram.
Okay. So Mataji, can you put the donation, the links in the group so that any devotee wants to donate, they can donate. Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji, I will put.
Yes. If you have any question, you can raise hand. If you have any confusion, comment, anything you want to do, you can raise hand or you can put in the chat box, we'll read out. If there is any question, Mataji, you can read out.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Madam, Prabhuji said we should not gamble. I am a trader. It is also a form of trading. I am not against donation. Does God accept us to give money? Does God need our money?
So trading, so the thing is trading for over the people who are new. Okay. Trading is like gambling. Okay. You will also accept if you are a trader, then you must be knowing that trading is also a form of gambling for the new people. Okay. Who doesn't know about trading. It is a gambling. If you are knowing about trading and it is you're not losing money, because trading is very you can lose many money very easily. Okay, and trading is so addictive. Okay, so if you are doing something for the addiction, something for the gaining money too quickly, it is like a trading. Trading is also like a gambling, but stock market has many different level. Okay, some people will be investing, some people will be doing mutual fund, they must be doing. Some people are different concepts. Some people will be engaged in the mutual fund thing, some people will be doing the investment in the stock market. So different things are there. The thing is, if you are engaged in that gambling, that as a gambling process, just to increase your money, just to increase your money, then it is the gambling. If you are engaged in that for just for livelihood, whatever coming slow process, it's okay. Investment process, whatever extra money you have, you are putting in the stock market for investment process, that is I think a way not as a gambling. So depends on the thing, what thinking process you have. Depending on that, it may be a gambling, it may not be a gambling. Okay, that is the thing. One personal question I have in my chat box, Prabhuji, I have very poor concentration power. Even when we are teaching us, I generally do not listen all your sentences word by word, or say I miss you a whole sentence, and this is the reason I don't understand the sloka in one go. So very poor concentration. Please let me know how to improve my concentration power. I noticed that every picture or statue of Krishna is smiling face. Why so? Is there any particular message hidden in the smiling face? The first thing, the concentration power. Okay, so the thing is, we can improve the concentration power when we advise some students how to read, how to grasp the thing. We advise them generally wake up in the morning and read those things. Try to meditate in the morning time. Okay, so the thing is, if you are meditating in the morning time, that is Brahma Muhurta, okay, so then gradually your concentration power can improve. Okay, that is the thing. And the thing which require more concentration, you can do in the Satoguna. Okay, that is the time in the morning. Okay, So that way you can do, and gradually when you do all the things which is sattvic, your concentration power will increase. When we do the rajasic thing, when we do the tamasic thing, will in the 14th chapter we'll read about those things very nicely. What is the sattvic, what is the rajasic, what is the tamasic, then you will understand. But for now being, I'm telling you, try to focus yourself, try to situate yourself in the satoguna. Your concentration power will improve. Not your concentration power, other things also will improve. That is the material benefit you will have, but spiritually you will also progress very fast. So the thing is, we should be been a sattva, okay, and with the association of the devotee. Okay, that is the thing we can do for associating ourselves, for increasing the concentration power. We can do. Meditate on Krishna's name in the morning. Okay, that is the thing we can do for improving the concentration power. Okay, many things we'll discuss how to become in Sattva. Try to be in Sattva, then you can improve. Okay.
Prabhuji, next
Second
question.
question.
Why
Second
does
question
not God prevent man from doing wrong things?
Okay, one more question is there. I noticed that in every picture and status, Krishna has a smiling face. Why so? Is there any particular message hidden in this smiling face? I noticed that Krishna is always smiling. I do not find any other message in that. I think Krishna is smiling face. When we see, we also smile and we reciprocate. We think of Krishna. We see Krishna's face smiling. We also smile like that. We can think, but I don't think there is any message behind that. It is, if there is any, I do not know. Maybe my knowledge is not that much perfect. I do not know obviously what that would be. But I think when we see smiling face of Krishna, we also smile. Okay. Kindly send up the actual mantra of 1 knot and 108 motif for chanting. So Mataji, you can put the link from where they can order the chanting bead and the chanting bag. Okay, Mataji.
Okay,
Prabhuji is
that was
asking for the, yeah. So second question, why does not God prevent man from doing wrong thing? God is not like dictator. Okay, God is not like dictator. He has given us the intelligence. We should enjoy, we should utilize that intelligence, and we should choose between the thing. Okay, minute freedom he has given, intelligence he has given. To sharpen the intelligence, we have the shastra. Okay, but a person who is neglecting the shastra, a person who is not listening to the shastra, a person who is doing the other thing only, against the shastra only, then that person we cannot do anything. God also cannot do anything. So the thing is, if a father loves a child, then father should give some freedom to the child. Everything he cannot force on the child. Okay, so Krishna loves us. So Krishna is not forcing everything on us. Okay, Krishna is giving us little independence also, so that we choose. So whatever we choose, Krishna will give. If we choose the devotion of Krishna, Krishna will give the devotion. If we choose away from the devotion to Krishna, Krishna will give that also. So whatever things we choose, Krishna will give. Depends on us. Okay, all things depend on us. Whatever we choose. Okay, if you want to go to Krishna, no one can stop you to go to Krishna. Okay, if you want to be away from Krishna, no one will force you to be towards Krishna. Okay, so only thing which is keeping you away from Krishna is you only. Okay, your intelligence. So that is the thing. Only thing which is keeping you away from Krishna is you, no one other. Okay, so we need to develop Krishna consciousness by reading the Shastra, by associating with devotee. Easy process, I've already told you. Most of the thing, whatever I'm telling, all things are practical. Whatever things I have discussed till now, all things are practical. So many questions is arising in your mind. I'm answering those on the most practical manner. I can give you the answer so that those teachings you can apply in your life. Whatever things I have discussed, you will notice that all things are practical. Nothing is in Hava that I'm saying and you are not able to apply. Whatever things I'm saying, those are practical. So even if I'm giving you the practical thing, even if I'm giving you the whatever Krishna is saying in most practical way from our acharya, whatever things is coming, I'm giving you the most practical way. If you are not applying those teaching, what Krishna can do? Nothing. Okay. The thing is, you have freedom. You can choose anything. But I have given you the option. You choose nicely, and you can choose. You can choose Krishna, you can choose devotion of Krishna, you can choose away from Krishna, whatever thing you can choose. The thing is, now you have the intelligence, now you can choose. Okay, the thing is that. Why does not God prevent man from doing wrong? Is Aswathama, son of Dronacharya, alive? I do not, maybe, I do not know about this, Prabhu. I have not read this thing. Why Aswathama is alive or not. This is in Mahabharata. I have not read Mahabharata. So maybe if I see some devotee speaking about it, I can answer you like that. Okay. One personal question I have, Mataji.
Okay.
What can we do to keep our emotion in check and not feel overwhelmed? If we are attached too much ourselves materially, okay, we'll be affected by every situation outside. Okay, when we are attaching ourselves to Krishna, any situation outside cannot affect us. Depends on our situation. Okay, if we are 25% dedicating ourselves to Krishna, 25% Krishna will protect, 75% Maya will be overwhelming us. Okay, 75% Maya will be controlling us, 25% only Krishna. If ourselves we are dedicating 50% to Krishna, 50% Krishna will be controlling, 50% Maya will be controlling. If we are dedicating ourselves to 100% to Krishna, Maya won't touch us. Okay, that is the thing. So depends on whatever level of dedication we have, whatever level of devotion we have developed towards Krishna, Maya will affect on that way. Okay, that is the thing. That is the way we can understand. Okay. Yes, Mataji, you can read questions.
Yes, Prabhuji. Next is I am
There
not
is no.
against donations, but does God
We have
expect us
done.
to give money? That done, no, Prabhuji?
Huh? No, this question hasn't come to me.
It
Maybe
is
it is.
privately. I
Okay,
am not against donation. Does God expect us to give money? Does God need our money?
See, the thing is, we are thinking that whatever things is there, is it our? Okay, it is ours money. Okay, the thing is that the false ego starts from that. Okay, whatever thing is there, this is me. This money is mine. This is what we think, but this is actually not our. Whatever things we have gained, it is from this world only, this material world only, and this material belongs to Krishna. Everything belongs to Krishna here. So everything, whatever thing is there, that is Krishna only. Okay, if money I'm gaining, that is Krishna's mercy only. It is not my money. Okay, that is the thing. It is not my money. And if you are thinking too much that this is my money, this is my money, that means you are too attached to your money. Okay, that is not our money. That is Krishna's money. Okay, whatever we are doing, whatever things we are doing in this world, whatever things we are engaged in this world for gaining the money or anything, that is not our money actually. That is Krishna's money. We are getting his mercy and we are getting that money. So Krishna's money, why not utilize Krishna's money? It's Krishna's service. Okay, so that is the thing.
Next question, Prabhuji. Will Satyuga come again?
Yes, Satyuga will come again. After Kali Yuga ends, there is devastation, then Satyuga will come. Let the Kali Yuga end. Kali Yuga is only started. Okay, this 10,000 years of Kali Yuga. After the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes, okay, this 10,000 years is the golden year. It is called the golden year of the Kali Yuga. Okay, this 10,000 year after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came before 500 years ago. Okay, after, so 500 years have already passed. So 9,500 years are left. Okay, so that is left portion of the golden age. In this age, many great devotees will come. It is predicted in Bhagavatam that this 10,000 year is a golden era, and in this age, many great devotee will come in this world. And in this world, many great devotee of Krishna, many great devotee will come, and it will be very easy to go to Goloka in this 10,000 years, because so many great devotees will be there. Goloka door is open, and it is said that after 10,000 years, the Goloka door will be closed. Okay, because Ghor Kali Yuga will start after that. Okay, and the people will be deteriorating too much after that. So this 10,000 years, the golden year, and we should try to deliver ourselves within this time only. Otherwise, after that, there is no hope. Okay, so we should be really fast enough for the devotional service. This life is this is the only life we should dedicate to Krishna. So many life We have passed so many life. We have passed so many life. We have wasted. Let this one life dedicate to Krishna. Okay, this one life we are dedicating to Krishna. We are going to Goloka. Then everything is we are not considered about what thing is happening on the earth. Okay, that is the concept we should have.
Next question. Why anxiety is uncontrollable?
Why anxiety is uncontrollable? Anxiety is how to say about this? Anxiety is uncontrollable. Maybe I do not know the exact answer for this. Why anxiety is uncontrollable? Maybe we are too much attached materially. We are too much attached to the people who are giving the anxiety. That's maybe the reason for but exact reason why anxiety is uncontrollable, I cannot answer this. Okay. Try to associate with Krishna. Okay? That will control everything. Okay, that will streamline everything in us. Okay, anxiety, anger, whatever things is there, that will be streamlined when we are attaching ourselves to Krishna. Okay, everything won't be, anything cannot affect if we are attaching ourselves to Krishna. Okay, Mataji.
Yes, no more questions, Prabhuji.
Okay, so Mataji, please post the chanting bead and the
Done,
tag
Prabhuji.
link
I have
in the
posted.
group and the donation links in the
That also done.
yes, yes.
Both I have done just now. Prabhuji, one question has come.
Yes.
Tips for increasing concentration while chanting.
Tips for increasing concentration while chanting. First thing is we should attach the taste in chanting. Okay, when we keep chanting, then it will come. Okay, first it will be very difficult to concentrate on the chanting. Okay, try to do the chanting in the morning hour. Okay, that is the Brahma Muhurta, when we are fresh. Okay, when we don't have any phone call to attend, when we don't have any duty to do. Okay, no one is calling us, no one is considering us that we are awake or sleeping. Everyone is thinking that okay, that person is sleeping, do not call that person. Okay, so in that time it is very easy, our mind is focused, we can concentrate. That Brahma Muhurta time we can focus on chanting, we can give that time to Krishna. That is very precious time. And when we are starting that time, when we are starting our day with chanting, then the day will be very nice. Okay, when we are starting our day with chanting, and then later how it is difficult to chant because someone will be calling, something will remember that okay, this task I have left. So many things will be there. So it is difficult to chant later at the later time. Try to chant in the morning. Okay, that is the thing we can discuss. Wake up in the morning, start chanting like that. We can do. Okay.
Prabhuji, there is one more question. Can we chant while lying in the bed?
Then you will sleep. Okay, then you will sleep. Try to chant in the sitting, standing, walking. These things will be okay. Okay. If you are sitting and chanting, and if you are feeling like sleepy, you can walk and chant. Okay. But when you are lying on bed and chanting, then you will sleep definitely. Okay. Okay, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji, done.
We'll meet again tomorrow, 13th chapter. Just unmuting everyone. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.